All right, my new miniatures came in. I'm going to use for Frostgrave, so let's take a look. They're from Dark Sword Miniatures. They're the Anthropomorphic Animals. So they're kind of humanoid animals. So I thought that'd be kind of different to use for Frostgrave. And my thoughts were that they were once human, got changed into these humanoid animals, and they think that in Frostgrave there may be a way for them, some type of magic for them to transform back. And apparently I can't cut tape. So I'm gonna try again. There we go. All right, so nicely packed in there. There's a plastic bag with this one, so we'll just take it one step at a time. So got this one with the little plastic bag. This is a hedgehog bard. I don't remember ordering a hedgehog bard. Oh, he gave me it free. Awesome. So I've got a hedgehog bard here. And I'm going to kind of keep him in a case so I don't lose everything. So there he is. And this, I don't know, this was attached to it. Stapled to it. I don't know what that is. So I got this free. It's pretty awesome that he gave me that free. Let's see what else we've got. We've got another free miniature, a hedgehog archer. So let's take a look at this one. Well, let's see if I get them all out here. Looks like, are there two of them in here? I think there's two of them in here. So I got two hedgehog archers. Yeah. All right, let's see. This one, another free. No, wait. This one I did order. No, wait. No, I did not order. This one came free also. This is the water, musk ox. So this one's free. Wow, so far, if you count that, this is two. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 miniatures free. This one is a bird man, and I did not order this one either. So I think every one of them, I've ordered like 19 miniatures because I needed that for my. This one I might have to open up unless I can get that. Oh, it's so close. There we go. I just don't want to pop these open yet until I'm ready to paint them and stuff. So there's a bird man here. It looks like he has a staff. And these are 28 millimeter scale. I'm going to do the ones that have the stickers on them first. So I got another, this is a Hawkman. Now I don't think I even saw this on their website. I might have ordered this one because this would fit my warband. Wow, I may actually use this one. I didn't see that one. I did see this one, the Birdman, but I didn't see this one. Cool. So that's another free mini. There's another one here, which is a turtle bard with lute. There's his head. Wow, this is a lot more than I was expecting for free, because he did say he threw some swag or something in there, some extra miniatures, and I was not expecting this many. This one, now I did order combat shrews. So here's the, I'm going to use these as war dogs, these combat shrews. Let me see if I get it to where it's a little easier to see. There they are. So kind of comparing them, this is a normal 28 millimeter figure to them. So they go up to about the waist of a normal miniature. All right, so I don't see any more. So the rest of the stuff should be stuff I ordered. So the first one is a mouse mage. So this one I wasn't sure if this was going to be my apprentice or not. He's kind of studying a book and he's holding a light above it. And he's got that little hat, little wizard's hat. I really did like. I was torn between this and the orangutan as being my apprentice. And probably when I get them painted up, that's when I'm going to decide. All right, so this one is a red panda. And I think I'm going to try to somehow do leather armor on her, because I think what I'm using her for a mercenary has leather armor. This one is a polar bear warrior. Where's his head? There we go. Now we got the head out. Kind of can see it. There it is. And that's his backpack. So there's my polar bear warrior. I'm running out of room here. This is pretty awesome, though. This is my frog executioner. I'm going to have him leather armor, two-handed weapon. That's the way I kind of wanted. I could have gone just like, I want all my warriors with two-handed weapons to be the same miniature. Instead, I went with variety, so I have only one of these. But then I think like where's this one? These two were actually the same as far as mercenaries go, or soldiers. They're both in leather armor with a two-handed weapon. So I think they're like minute arms or something like that. This one is a rabbit ranger, and I'm really trying to get, you can't see it, but here's his bow underneath here. And he's actually kind of crouching, and the bow's kind of hanging down here. It's a really neat looking figure. So if you go to Dark Sword Miniatures and look these up, they have a line besides these. They've got some like Elmore and some other miniatures based on their paintings and stuff. So this is that one. Then we've got the Walker Tribute. This is a West Highland Terrier. So there's the Westie with his hand axe. I think those are horns that you put on the side, kind of like a Viking helmet. So this is a West Highland Terrier in chainmail with a one-handed weapon. And this one is a pug rogue. Hopefully it'll focus here. So pug rogue. I'll get him turned this way. There we go. So there's the pug. He's got a little grappling hook and a little sword. So I can use this as a thief. Or thug. This one is my combat shrews. So he gave me an extra box of combat shrews because I did order some. So I've got 4 combat shrews. He gave me that as a bonus. Awesome. So again, there they are again. This one is a marmot warrior. I don't exactly know what a marmot is, but I'll look it up to see the paint scheme I need to do for the fur. And let me see what he's got, if I can get this. I kind of can see, I'm trying to get to where you can see the weapon a little bit, but he's holding a club, I believe. So there's a club there. All right. Then we've got a cat warrior. So again, this is another one, leather armor with a two-handed weapon that goes along with like that frog. So they are both basically the same mercenary. I just didn't want to go like all cats or all frogs. This gives me variety for the same type of mercenary. So there we go. That's kind of exciting. There's still a lot left in here. I was not expecting all those free ones. This is a rabbit cleric. And of course, there we go. And he's upside down. There he is. What I did this one for was, I believe it's the shield and one-handed weapon in leather armor. So when I buy the warrior or soldier that has a shield, a one-handed weapon, and leather armor, I can use this rabbit. And this one is a rabbit warrior, another rabbit warrior with a shield. This one's different. It's got a shield also. It's got a carrot on a shield. Oh, come on, get off the rabbit. I'm having trouble getting to where we can even see the rabbit here. You kind of can see his face there. I can't get the rabbit separated from there we go. There we go. So he has a sword, shield with a carrot on it. I'm wondering about the other one. Did he have it's upside down. I can't tell if I don't think he had a carrot on his. So there he is there. These actually look like they're really nicely sculpted miniatures. I'm trying to look, do I really have to scrape where the mold line's at and everything? And it looks like they did a pretty good job. Now I do have some flash down here, but that's not a big deal. Okay, then we've got a badger with a two-handed weapon. It's a pretty tall little miniature. This one's heavy too. Compared to the pug, you kind of can see the size. He's a little bit bigger. The pug comes up maybe to there. So he's got a two-handed weapon. So if I need something that's got, I believe it looks like it's maybe chainmail here. Chainmail with two-handed weapon, I'm going to use this badger. And you know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look these animals up on, I already looked at one of them, which we'll get to. He hasn't popped up yet, but I'm looking for actual animals. What's the pattern for a badger? So when I paint this badger, he's going to have the right fur color and everything and pattern for his fur. Okay, so this one is a hamster ranger. And there he is. And he's got, looks like he's dual wielding a couple of daggers. Well, one's a sword and one's a dagger. I think there's some soldiers you can hire to have bows and like a hand weapon. And so this can take care of that because there's his bow and there's the hand weapon. This one is a hamster swashbuckler. Some of these are hard to read. This text here, it shows up pretty good on the camera. When you're looking here, that brown and black kind of mold go together. There we go. His head is in here somewhere because there's his body. There we go. So there's his head. Looks like he's wearing a mask, kind of like a Zorro. Oh. And again, one of the things I'm looking for is, what about the mold lines? Because normally you see them going down the side. And what I'm seeing here, it looks in like the shoulders here and stuff. I can see a little bit there maybe, right there. But overall, it looks like these were cast pretty well. Wow, I just realized this cape is different than others. A lot of them have like the front's not there and you kind of glue them onto the back. This one actually looks like you glue down onto the body, then you glue the head on top of it. Wow. Okay. This is so cool. This is like Christmas. I'm running out of room here. All right. Then we've got a mouse paladin with a two-handed sword. So I'm going to actually paint this up. I think this is one of those I was going to do as leather armor instead of plate mail. So I'm going to paint that up as leather armor, and he's got a two-handed weapon. So there's that. This one is the Otter Ranger with bow. And of course the bow is over his... I wish I could... There he is. So there's the otter. He's kind of holding the bow. It's going to be kind of in front of him like this. There is some flashing here. But again, one of my main things is mold lines. And it looks like they did pretty good about not really having a mold line. So that's the otter. Not very many more to go. Okay, this is a hamster thief. There he is. Actually, it kind of looks like a mouse, but I guess no tail. What I'm trying to do is, there we go. So now you can see the weapon. So he's got kind of a dagger here. I think like the thug or something doesn't even have armor, and he's got like a dagger or something. So looks like he has a little backpack with a a blanket or something. So a nice little detail. This is the orangutan mage. So this one, and he's buried in here somewhere, my mouse mage. There he is. These two, I'm debating which one to make my apprentice. Do I do this mouse looking at the book, reading with the light going above it, with his little wizard hat, or something that's, I've got a lot of mice in this group. I don't have primates, and this is, I think, the only primate I have. And so he's got his magic wand, he's holding a lizard here or something, he's got his pouches with his magical stuff. So I'm debating. The reason I got this one is he's a mage, and also I don't think there's really any other primates in here. I do have mice, so I was debating between two, and I couldn't decide between two, so I ordered both of them, so when I got them, I can decide. Or I can alternate. And the last one is going to be what my mage is actually going to be, which is the owl mage. So there he is. I think this is one of his, yeah, this is his wing here that's holding the staff. And the other one, he's looking at an orb in his hand. So he's kind of like something like this. So that's going to be my wizard, is the owl. Let's see what we got here. So looks like we got some more of their miniatures you can order. I did see the owlbear. There's like owlbear cubs you can order also. And so, like I said, if you got fantasy, they do more than just the animals. They do humans and dragons and stuff like that. So there we go. So that is everything in here. So to kind of give you an idea of what happened here, this is what I ordered. All of this. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 free miniatures they gave me, plus I'm going to have to figure out what this thing is. That was on that board. Is it a speaker? Like his amplifier or something like that? Now, let me get it. There we go. Oh no! There's a face on it. Oh. Okay. Don't know. So it's like a little sphinx or something. So I was looking at the back of it, which was this, and like trying to figure out what this was. What was that? When actually, there's the front. Maybe it's a little statue. Okay. Well, I'm pretty impressed with this. Like I said, looks like the mold lines, I really didn't see very many. It was very faint. There's some flashing, but that's going to happen. That's not a big deal for me. It's the mold lines, and I'm pretty impressed with them, and I'm impressed with the quality of the sculptures that I've gotten. So we'll see how they paint up. I'll do that in another update as I do them. So these are the like Animal Kingdom Anthropomorphic something critters or something, Kingdom critters or something like that. So look up Dark Sword Miniatures and see what you think. This is pretty awesome for them, not only with what I ordered, they gave me, again, I think, 9 miniatures free. So look up Dark Sword if you're into fantasy miniatures, because they do have humans and some other things besides just these.